I bought a 2004 Volvo V70R 6-speed with 380 horsepower. Hello everybody, it's Mike, the Baldadonis. Boom! If you're new to my channel, welcome. My name is Mike the Baldadonis and I talk about many different topics. Sharing life experiences, one video at a time is my motto. I talk about me being in my early 20s doing 5 years and 3 months in prison for a first-time drug offense. Only to get out unhappy with my body, I decided to do steroids, gained 105 pounds of pure muscle, had a heart attack, and other steroid-related health issues. I currently deal with migraines and vertigo from today's environmental pollution, today's foods, and VOCs. I buy and sell cars, and I bring you guys along with me showing you the pros and cons of each vehicle that I buy. I have Gary from the gym, he is a conspiracy theorist. I have Dr. Peter Picoco, he's my mentor, the reason why I'm on YouTube, and he talks about inspiration. And also bring other people on board, sharing their interesting life stories as well. Hey guys, before we get started, I want to thank a young man named Adler. He ended up buying my 1999 BMW M3 convertible just a few days ago. So I hope you enjoy it, Adler, and I look forward to seeing you at the BMW car show in Brookline, Massachusetts. All right, so back in February, after I bought my BMW M3 convertible, I said to myself, I need to buy not just one car, sell it, buy another car, then sell it. I decided, and this is before coronavirus started kicking in, I got myself a personal loan and I bought 3 more cars. So I ended up going to New Bedford, Massachusetts, met Emilio with his 2000 VR6 big turbo Cabriolet, did not make the deal, came home, sit there on Craigslist and on Facebook looking at cars, and I found Dimitri with this 2004 Volvo. Went down to the Rhode Island border, which is almost an hour and a half each way. And I convinced him for an extra $100 to drive his car back up to my house and I would drive him back down. So I spent that whole Sunday on the highway. Only for Sunday night to talk to Emilio, make the deal, go back down to New Bedford, another hour and a half, took my friend with me, drove back home while it was snowing. So I had a long 2 days of living on the highway. So I had a house full of cool cars, but unfortunately, to register my cars, the state, you can only do 1 car at a time. They're only letting 1 person in per hour. You have to make an appointment. It's crazy. I'm like, I have 3 cars. Can I just register all 3 since I'm here? Nope. It's emergency only, Michael. I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. So I finally got the title just the other day for the Volkswagen. And that video will be coming up next week or so. I'll do that one. That's the next car video. I still have to register the Volvo. I do have a temporary plate on it, but still I have to wait for a title to come in so I can sell it. So I get an appointment on next Thursday to register it. Then I gotta wait like 4 weeks to get a title in. So I'll be driving this car for a little while. Let's talk about some of the pros and cons of this vehicle. Pros. It's a family vehicle. This is the perfect dad's hot rod. If he can't have a little hot rod or a motorcycle that his wife doesn't want him to have, this makes sense. You can toss the kids, the dog, there's a trailer hitch, you can tow whatever the hell you want with it. You know, obviously something small, nothing big, but this is a perfect dad's hot rod. It's deceiving. It doesn't look like it's a hot rod. It's very quick at 300 horsepower, and especially with a 6-speed. This car is very fun. That's in stock form, 300 horsepower. Everything works in this vehicle. The AC, the heated seats, everything works in this car. It's fast. It's a 6-speed. It's very fun going through the gears. I love it. It's a little on the loud side for me, but when you're in gear, holding that RPM, it is very nice, super nice. And the seats are very comfortable. Heated seats, it's very relaxing. It's a fun car to drive. The cons, there's a few of them. It's very expensive to maintain. The speakers that are in my vehicle, most of them are blown, so I can't turn it up that much. The suspension, I hate the suspension. I don't know if it's because of the polyurethane bushings, but if I put it in comfort, it's too wobbly. If I put it in sport, it's okay. I prefer advance myself. On my roads, I put it in advance. The steering does tighten up a little bit, and it handles really nice. But the steering ratio is like a truck. You can't even do one sweep into a parking spot. You have to back up and then park it again. It's awful. The exhaust is both pro and con. It sounds great, yes, but it drones a lot. The car itself doesn't have a catalyst converter on it. It's straight pipe, so it resonates through the car, and it can be annoying. And it also smells. Because it doesn't have a cat, the exhaust stinks, and I get migraines and vertigo from the smell. So if I put the windows down, if I only put it down so much, the exhaust is coming in, I get sick. I don't like it. But if I put the windows all the way down, it doesn't bother me. But since the AC works on a nicer day, the windows stay up, I'm fine. The shifter. This is the original shifter. There's a little pin that goes in there that keeps it tight. I guess it was sloppy. He took this off. He put it on an aftermarket shifter, just a little cheap one from like AutoZone. And I don't like how it actually shifts. It's too notchy. And I think this being weighted with a further throw, it might be a little bit more easier to shift. So I'm going to try to fix this, and I'll get that onto the car. Now hopefully it makes a difference, because I don't like the way it shifts. Although going through the gears is always fun. That's always fun. But I just don't like the way it shifts. So that's some of the pros and cons, in my opinion. I'm sure there's plenty of other pros and cons that you may write into the comments. But the car does come with all its manuals, which is very nice. It even has its original window sticker. So I'm going to just read just a little bit. I'm not going to get too involved with this, so I'll keep it nice and simple. What do you get for $43,000 back in 2004? Well, you get a 300 horsepower 5-cylinder engine with twin intercoolers, 6-speed close ratio gearbox, 4C electronic controlled chassis suspension with 3 settings, Brembo 4-piston aluminum disc brake calipers, bi-xenon headlights with washers, R full soft leather multi-contoured sports seats, R blue watch dial instruments, R front grille spoiler intake and rear trunk spoiler, R engine compartment layout and identification, R Pegasus alloy wheels. It has a touring package, which is grocery bag holder, cargo protection net, illuminated side windows, cargo area 12-volt outlet, interior air quality system. So I'm going to read you the ad of the Volvo and why I was interested in this car. 237,000 miles, daily driven, miles will go up. Car has been well taken care of. Have a folder of maintenance and upgrades done to the car. Over $10,000 in receipts for parts, upgrades, and maintenance, not including labor over the past 2.5 years of my ownership. 4C and all-wheel drive system work. No check engine lights. Hilton Stage 2 tune. one-step colder spark plugs, and new OEM Volvo coil packs. Snub or snab, sorry, I don't know which it's called, 3-inch downpipe. IPD 3-inch stainless steel oval cat back exhaust. Big front mount intercooler. All of the factory rubber or plastic boost pipes, couplers, replaced with reinforced silicone and aluminum piping. Viva Performance single mass flywheel, spec stage 3, spring clutch kit with rear main seal and slave cylinder kit. Forge CBV, poly upper and lower engine torque mounts, factory motor and trans mounts, poly subframe bushing inserts, angle gear replaced with low mile unit resealed and new sleeve installed. Full stage zero maintenance was done prior to tune. Timing belt, water pump, tensioner, drive belt with tensioner. PCV system, fuel pump and filter, all fluids, coolant, transmission, angle gear, rear diff, Haldex fluid with filter, power steering, brake fluid. Inner and outer tie rods with boots. Front upper IPD heavy duty strut mounts. So that's why I was interested in this car. All this from a tech, documented with pictures. And as with every car that I get, I bring it to my friends at IGA in Pelham, New Hampshire, and I get them, put the car on the lift, we go through it, we check everything out. The other day, I got its oil change, and I want to thank those guys, IGA, for always dealing with my bullshit. We put the cars up, we check them out, we have a little fun, and yeah, I want to thank you guys very much because you're always there to help me. So until the next video, everybody, Baldadonis out.